Hello there, it is the 25th of June and here is what made the headlines.
Is EAC lying on a bed of wealth? Rwanda hosts the 7th East African Petroleum and Conference Exhibition. Rwanda joins the countries in the celebration of the International Consumers Day. Some say they still have a long way to go. On the international scene, Uganda's ethics minister, previously known for his statements on miniskirts and, of course, homosexuality, has been condemned after calling police to raid all guest houses in Kampala, Uganda. And on to stories in details. President Paul Kagame has commended the role played by Gacaca community courts in providing legal mechanisms that helped Rwandans handle the genocide crimes. The head of state made the statement this Monday while officiating at the closure of the court's work. More on this with Ruda Chemga Sangano. Well, now you are watching us on Star Times, which is channel 119 and Canal Plus 151, Go TV, and of course on your mobile application, My Watch Africa. This is the Evening Edition with me, Fiona Mbabazi. And of course, that's just a reminder of what is happening in Burundi, besides what the president has done today during the Labor Day speech, where he has warned that anyone who goes against him will be punished. Hundreds of students in Burundi have also spent the night in front of the U.S. Embassy after the university was closed amid anti-government protests. And also social media has been blocked, radio station closed, and protests have been banned. Now the violence erupted, of course, 6 days ago after the governing of NDD and FDD endorsed Nkurunziza as its candidate for the June 26th elections. And with that, we do take a breather. When we come back, we'll tell you what's happening elsewhere around the world. Do keep it TV10. And thank you, Ndutie, for that story. Now, poverty, ignorance, and family disunity among the leading problems that lead to the early child marriages, which in turn lead to domestic violence. These are among the things being discussed in the ongoing Human Rights Commission that has brought together members of the Commonwealth countries. And welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the Evening Edition right here on TV10. Over to international matters now. We head over to Nigeria, where Nigerian women rescued from Boko Haram speak of disarray within the ranks of the Islamist group. We do have the details, courtesy of Euronews. Well, I must agree with him when they say that controversy certainly makes headlines across the world. With that, we do take a short break. But when we come back, we'll tell you what's happening elsewhere. Do you keep it TV10? Well, a very good evening to you and welcome to TV10 News. Today I have the pleasure of hosting the Secretary General of the East African Community, Dr. Ambassador Richard Sezibere. Welcome to our studio, sir.
Thank you very much.
That would congratulate the whole of course, the East African partner states that we are growing very fast. But there's also a scare that now we are moving to the monetary union, policy that the protocol people, we are scared and saying we are going to have one. Are we ready for it? Are we rushing too fast? Are we not going per pace? What's your take on that? Then there's the other problem or challenge that you could say. Just recently, we had a survey that pointed out that a certain country or partner state, if I should say so, is below when it comes to informing the citizens of what East African community is, because the survey pinpointed that only 30% of the citizens in that particular country knew what EAC is. Do you think the ministry is not doing its job, the different ministries in all partner states, or rather is it that the media and the journalists are not doing their job? Who is not doing their job right?
I think the challenge is shared by all of us, by partner states, by the media, by other organizations.
Now let's talk about also the liberalization of the the airspace. This has been a thing that has been talked about. It's been a debate in the EAC meetings. So what's your thought on it?
Look, Fiona, that has always been a very sticky one. If we go back to the days of the Yamoussoukro decision, the whole of Africa should have liberalized the airspace by now, which we should be able to fly to any destination, any day, any time, whatever day we wanted and the frequencies we wanted.
So as we end, your three main keys to success. As one of the top CEOs that we have in Rwanda and people look up to, of course, they want to sit on your, on your chair one day, but what are your three keys to success?
Of course, the first key is what I probably said last. It's all about understanding your customers.
Well, as you can see right there on my screen, the last shot was of Frankie, of course, and Ella of Uganda. And from BBA, we do know they had a thing or two, but of course, keep it TV10 for that hot story. And of course, on Radio 10, they have the 10 superstar. Well, they'll be giving you more gossip on what brought them to Rwanda and who made up. Well, thank you very much for being part of our news. My name is Fiona Mbabazi, and do remember, it is a Thursday. Do keep it safe and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Keep it TV10. Well, certainly, I don't know where your bet is, but my bet is on money for Q, and we do hope that he certainly wins this boxing riches fight that will happen over this weekend. Well, that story sums up tonight's edition. Thank you very much for being with us. My name is Fiona Mbabazi. Do have yourselves a lovely evening, and God bless.